Yeah, okay, I've had enough of that.
Yeah. So, oh, by the way, cartridge blowers. Quick question: what was track condition winner?
Oh, okay. Let's take a look at that real quick. The winner for that officially is Snowstorm.
Awesome. Okay, we've got snow set up, and while I'm doing my race setup here, can my wonderful co-commentators introduce themselves, please?
Sure, Bro Sencha here, just chilling because I like cars. Look at these beautiful cars.
Yo, and I'm George. How's it going, folks?
And I'm Cosmic the Dolphin. This is Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed. Yeah, I've got the game set up. This is the Game Boy Advance port. Don't forget that it's not PC, and we're ready to go. So 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah.
You know what? So this is on the since I'm playing this on the Game Boy player for the GBA oh man, I did not want to do this course first. Oh well, but I could do this on the DDR pad since I'm on the
Yeah.
actually
Y'all
maybe I
might
can't.
notice, we don't need shifting keys in this game.
Yeah. So this game doesn't have, with the DDR pad, you don't actually have L and R, but which would, shift us out of first and second gear. But we don't actually need those for this game.
Yeah, I love that you can just sort of pinball around a little bit. Yeah, look, we're going 200. We're going to get to 300 kilometers per hour soon.
Yeah. Okay, enough of that. I'm actually going to go back to regular controller here. So, yeah, here, we'll sit down here. I moved my chair out of the way. This was a bad idea. I was going to do this on a different course. Oh well. But anyway, so the way this game works is that I am in manual and you are supposed to shift, but they really messed up the programming of this game, and setting the car to manual and just keeping it in first gear is by far the fastest thing in this game. Like not even close. You move way faster in first gear than any other gear because this is, just the wonderful little GBA port of the game.
I mean, this is how I drive, first gear all the way, baby.
And you basically gain speed forever in first gear. And even with how much, I've goofed up at the beginning with the transition and realizing that, I was messing with DDR pad as a joke on the wrong track. I went back from 5th to 1st in a really quick amount of time.
Yeah, you're doing okay.
Yeah. So that was our first track, and we're on to the second track. So yeah, snowstorm is going on here, and as you can kind of see, it doesn't actually do all that much besides add random sprites everywhere.
It's pretty, though. That's what matters, okay? We know it's
Exactly.
the Christmas season.
First person mode is quite, oh dear.
A little vomitous, yeah.
Slightly.
We're almost 400 kilometers per hour. I'm just...
Oh, we can hit 500 on Monaco. Just wait.
That's got to be at least 50 miles per hour. I don't know. I don't know the conversion. I can't think this early in the morning.
I live in Ecuador, and all our speed limits are in kilometers an hour, and I still can't think of the conversion.
Yeah, how fast is 400? A lot?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the basic gist of the game, everybody. Hold A and hold on for dear life.
Yeah, like, the game almost plays itself.
Yeah.
I do wonder if you just started holding A and did nothing else, would it just like work? Like, would it just complete the track?
So the issue is if you bounce off something and wind up 90 degrees parallel to something, there is no reverse in this game.
Oh, no.
There's only forward.
Oh, that's
So-
not good.
So if you bounce off something wrong and wind up like just hitting it directly, you will stay in. You will stay. You will just be stuck against the wall permanently.
I
and
mean,
you have
this
to restart
sounds
the
like
race.
a good challenge run. You know, anybody who wants to play this using only the A button, you know, we want to see a video of it.
For
Next
the
GDQ,
record, this
folks.
glitch only works with this one car. This is why we're using the Porsche
Oh, yeah.
Moby Dick at the moment.
The-
all the
the
other cars
bright
are actually
green.
programmed correctly. But the Moby Dick just gained speed forever in first gear.
Well,
But
I'm
yeah,
glad they at least left one car for the speedrunners, you know?
So yeah, folks, welcome to Windows Pinball.
It's more like a screensaver, you know, bouncing back and forth.
Here we go. Here's a track that actually makes sense for having snow. It's the Alps.
Ah!
Oh, and there's a random glitch in this game where sometimes where I said you don't actually have reverse, for some reasons off the starting line, sometimes your car goes in reverse. I have no idea why. If you let go of the A button, then hold it again, then you'll start moving forward, and that's what happens there.
The Alps, known for its 20-foot walls. Yeah. It's a good place.
Yeah, it's a real good place.
Lots of flat roads on the Alps.
Yeah. So to actually talk a little bit about the development history of this game, it's actually pretty interesting how this particular port wound up on Game Boy Advance. So Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed was released in 2000 on PC. This Game Boy Advance port was released in 2004. There's a pretty good reason why it got such a massive delay in coming out to Game Boy Advance. So the studio that developed this is Pocketeer Games. And Pocketeer Games originally developed a 3D engine for the Game Boy Advance to be able to port Quake. And they tried to shop around their Quake port and engine to different developers, but nobody bought it. So they instead decided, let's shop around a different thing made in the 3D engine we made. Let's shop around a 3D Grand Theft Auto clone in GBA. Nobody bought that either. But DSi Games, the publisher for Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed, who had the rights to release Need for Speed games on handheld devices, looked at that and saw that game Grand Theft Auto clone and said, hey, could you just port a bunch of assets from a Need for Speed game into your 3D engine and release that? And send that out real quickly. And Pocketeer Games said they were up for the challenge, apparently. And we got the what was already a 4-year-old game, Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed, on the Game Boy Advance. And Pocketeer Games ended up developing 3 other handheld Need for Speed games. So apparently they did good enough of a job. But
Hey, I mean, one of the programmers for this, you know, ended up being the studio manager over Grand Theft Auto 5. So, you know, one of them got to live out their dream.
yeah. So, like, it's an incredibly made game, especially when you consider the incredibly short turnaround time where it was basically an asset dump into the engine they had made. So, the glitch of, you know, if you turn the car into manual and just leave it in first gear, you gain speed forever. I could easily see that glitch getting through whenever you're not, whenever you're doing a really quick turnaround. And just, this being a full 3D racing game on Game Boy Advance is pretty incredible.
Yeah, honestly, well, I mean, there were some driving games on the Game Boy Color. I mean, we all remember. No. Oh, another GBA game, I guess, was Shrek Kart. Maybe a little not as good as this one. Although I think I think it was the SpongeBob SquarePants or Sponge Square, whatever his name is. It's too early in the morning. I think there was one of those Nicktoons Racing possibly on the GBA that was really, really good. Possibly the best racing game on the GBA.
Yeah.
Also, I believe this is final track, so we should be getting ready on time here.
This is, since I got the tracks out of order on accident, this is second
right,
to last
right,
track
right.
now.
Oh, right, I forgot. Right, so Industrial's gonna be last track. Sorry.
Yeah. But we're in Monaco now.
Oh yeah, this is the track where we can hit 500 kilometers an hour if you drive well. So let's hope that happens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's,
That's like
Monaco's
at
by
least
far
60
the
miles per hour.
Monaco's by far the fastest track of the game.
Which
by
is funny because
far.
like the actual Formula One track is like the slowest track in the entire Formula One like season. So
Yeah. Although I'm bouncing a bit. I am stuck in a bounce pretty bad. I'm going to need to leave first person mode.
See, this is basically how I bowl, you know? They put the bumpers up and then you just go crazy. It's fantastic.
Yeah, but yeah, we're trying to get it through Monaco. Monaco is and Industrial are fairly short tracks. Maybe we can get a few donations in while we try to finish up Monaco and see if we hit 500 kilometers an hour.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of donations that have been coming in. We've got $25 from G. Kumo, who says, wait a minute, this isn't a Puyo, it's a car. And it's driving really fast. To my good friend Cosmic, best of luck on your run. It's been a delight knowing you for the last few years. Happy to see you finally on GDQ again.
So G. Kugumo is one of my best friends in the speedrunning community. He actually couched the last run I had at RPG Limit Break 2017.
Oh, yeah.
Which was Saturday morning at RPG. I mostly speedrun Puyo Puyo games, so I dabble in other things occasionally too. And yeah, it's been 6 years since I've been into GDQ. So
Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
yeah, it's amazing. Maybe just one more quick one.
Sure. $18 from Game Watching Mama. Watching this early morning racing block with my 1-year-old who loves cars. He's in heaven and even started humming along. Keep up the great work, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you,
Oh,
cartridge
boy.
blowers.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I did it once for the fans, fans, but not doing it again.
Bop. Bop.
Are you really bringing Hanson into this stream? Into
Yes, I
this?
am.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe they could have done the soundtrack for this game. I don't know. It's about
Well,
the
the
right
only
time.
thing I think Chad is hearing right now in this game is the constant whining of the car being in first gear and screaming, please shift me into second. But, you know, we're not going to listen to you, car.
I
We're
mean,
not.
that's about right for the time this game came out. What, 2004? Yeah. Works for the music.
speaking of time, by the way, that's coming up very shortly once Cosmic crosses the finish line.
Yeah, it's pretty close here.
I'm sorry, I just love how much you bounce around. It's so good.
That's time. It's impossible to control, but that is time. Very briefly, I want to give a massive shout out to the Speedruns Espanol and all the restreamers. I live in Ecuador, so I usually help with GDQs with the Spanish restream. And quiero decir, muchachos ahí en Speedruns Espanol, retransmisión están haciendo un muy buen trabajo. And thank you everybody for watching. Brosecha, George, thank you so much for being here. If you guys have anything to add.
I don't,
you
George.
first? I want to give a shout out to production who's working in the studio right now. A lot of people, they look at all the people that are on stream, but they don't look at who's producing the stream right now. Musical General, Mark, and Shockwave were just working absolute like overtime right now in the back, just making sure you all actually have a stream. So thank you so much.
But thank you all so much.
See ya.
Welcome back, everybody. That was racing. That was video games. That wasn't Puyo Puyo? It might have been. It was hard to tell. They're very similar. Before we get on with some more of your donations, I want to let you guys know that Summer Games Done Quick is sponsoring Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders, or MSF, is an international medical humanitarian aid organization that works in over 70 countries around the world, providing life-saving medical humanitarian care and speaking out about what they see in those areas. Their work aids people based solely on need, irrespective of race, religion, gender, or political affiliation. MSF relies mainly on the generosity of individual donors, with over 90% of MSF's income coming from private donors giving small amounts. Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, MSF has distributed 3.21 million COVID-19 protective equipment, masks, and hygiene kits, and currently has projects with COVID-19 activities in 70 countries. Coming up in just a second, you guys have been watching some racing games. You saw Need for Speed. You saw Racing Pitch. You've seen cars. You've seen slot cars. Do you like wheels? Do you like trucks? Well, this technically has both, because coming up, we've got Party Man X with Evolution Skateboarding, Arcade All Missions, Solid Snake. Sure. We're going to go right over before that game to a quick Twitch ad. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Elena. I'm a nursing activity manager with Doctors Without Borders. Thank you to those supporting our work with your generous gift. As a member of Doctors Without Borders, I wanted to say thank you. It's supporters like you that make my work possible. Thank you all for making a difference and supporting our life-saving work.
Welcome back to Games Done Quick 2021 Online, powered by Twitch. You're listening to this awesome soundtrack, this incredible soundtrack, this phenomenal soundtrack. My gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. In the meantime, let me read a few more of your donations as we're getting set up for the next game. A lot of people listened to me pouring my heart out. We've got Alt F4 coming up, and there is a donation war for background music choice. And I was talking about how my poor love for spaghetti western was far behind Peppy Jazz and Medieval Circus for the background music choice. And y'all came through. Spaghetti western is now on top. My love for Wild Arms and Red Dead is, it's coming through. It's coming through. And it's thanks to you guys and your generous donations. Let me read a few of those. $216 from Atomic Smash that says, I got you, Cart. Dang, Atomic Smash. Thanks. I really appreciate it. And $200 from Anonymous, who says, the marble with the screaming man inside told me to listen to Spaghetti Western. So be it. Well, I appreciate that. You should maybe talk to someone about it. But you know what? Thank you so much again for your donation. We've got $25 from Paxis. Hey GDQ, longtime viewer and donator, want to donate some more, so take my money and just keep up the good work for a good cause. Love to all involved in this. Shout outs to the BBV community, and like always, greetings from Germany. All right, I hope you guys are ready. You're about to see some 900s, ollies, kick flips. I'm a skateboarder. I'm not a poser, I promise. Coming up, we've got Evolution Skateboarding, Arcade All Missions, Solid Snake with Party Man X.